I do, because I don't give a fuck. One or two people side with it, and them the one or two people that's rolling with me. I'm not looking at the majority. I told y'all from day one, the majority's not gonna side with you. I'm only gonna get subscribers here and there, and that's cool. I'd rather have 50 killers than 1,000 soldiers. Yeah. So they always gonna be mad. Welcome. Welcome.
That's just how it is. You have to check this out. Because we're warning guys about the bad woman, which now has pretty much leveraged most of the world. So the type of woman that is good is pretty much slim. We're not teaching hate. We're teaching understanding.
Relationships with old baggage and penalizing the new person for what the old person did. You just limit yourself from meeting a new person. You know what I mean? You drag old incidents right on into a new situation.
In the other communities, because they attack us, they attack the poor. That's part of their plan, to get the poor people that got money to spend. That shit don't even sound right.
Well, it's always an experiment.
That got money to spend. Like, so y'all gonna play on our intelligence. If you calling us poor, then obviously we shouldn't have money to spend. But this is how they look at us and they program us. And people.
Well, psychological warfare. There's always been the sound. I call it silent wars of psychological warfare, because
I'm gonna be safe, bro. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna add you right now.
Keep your ass in the house, bro. All right, man.
Oh, I am.
Much love, man. Much love, man.
All right, brother. Peace.
What's up, class? What up, class? Y'all know how we do over here, guys. Come on in, hit that like button. You know what I mean? That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind that over here, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions, guys. We cater to the truth, and we cater to common sense, guys. All right?
Come on in, get comfortable.
Get comfortable, guys. Happy New Year's. This is the first live we have done since the New Year's have started. You know what I mean? Me and Mr. Skipper are together. So, guys, we got a good show for y'all today. Y'all already know we're going to review a video from It's Complicated. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk about this high value male. So the question today is, do all women desire a high value male?
No.
And I don't believe so too, by the looks of it, and the stats show that they don't desire a high value male. I mean, they would like to have a high value male, but they can't attract. Not all women are going to be able to attract a high value male, and not all women want a high value male.
Right.
So
a lot of them desire it, but do they deserve it? But not every woman is looking for a high value male
at all. So we're going to start. Y'all know how we do over here. We give y'all the warm-up video. So we got our girl Love. You know what I mean? She going to talk to the guys and take in what she say, guys. You know what I mean? It's always good to analyze a different perspective. But before we go to Love, let me know how y'all like the new intro, guys.
Okay, guys. Now, I just came from the park, and it's this kid teasing me because I have felines on. Now, mind you, I am not a material person. I just wear felines because, I like the color, and I think they're cool. They might not be what's popular today, but, that's what I like. So, I told the kid, it's not about what I have on my feet, it's about what I have inside my head. No matter what I'm wearing, no matter what I have on, it's about my information, the knowledgeable things in life. These sneakers are not even going to fit you in 20 years from now. So it's about what you have in your mind, your wisdom, your knowledge, the power to inspire others. And parents, please don't raise your children like the materialistic type, because once they don't have Jordans on or cool clothes, they're going to feel like they're not important. They're going to feel like they need the golden or the Jordans or the cool stuff, the popular stuff, to make them feel important.
Nigga ain't on point. Even when a nigga broke, even when a nigga got a whole. One of the most common things I found with females is that a lot of y'all overlooking the fact that if this your man or this your nigga, at all times you supposed to treat that nigga like that's your nigga, that's your man. I'm gonna say that shit again. I did 10 one-on-one sessions yesterday, 30-minute sessions back to back, like a whole half a day. Most of the women I talked to really didn't understand that, like, at all times, meaning even when a nigga done messed up, even when a nigga ain't on point, even when a nigga broke, even when a nigga got a whole bunch of money, even when a nigga getting on your nerves, even when y'all going through hardships, even when y'all going through good times, even when y'all out of town, even when y'all at home, even when you on social media, even when you out in the community, bitch, if you in the grocery store, the barber shop, the motherfucking, I don't know, jet skis, on a boat, I don't give a fuck where you at. Like, a lot of y'all females, old and young, don't understand. If this your man, if this your nigga, you gotta treat him like that at all times. A man gotta feel like a man at all times, especially if he your man. Now, if it's just a nigga you fucking with, it's just a nigga you fucking with, do what you want to do, boo. It is what it is. It's up there. However you want to move. But if this is your man, if this who you claim to be as your other half, if this is the person that you dwell with, that you call yourself in a relationship with, that you call that nigga, that man to you, the man got to feel like a man at all times. See, a lot of y'all, you only treat the nigga like a nigga when you want to. You only treat him like he the man, or allow him to lead or submit to him when it satisfies you or you feel comfortable doing it. When the shit get uncomfortable or you ain't agreeing with the nigga or times get hard, now you want to treat him like he one of your kids or a nigga in the streets or somebody else's nigga. You know, y'all hoes love them little sayings and shit. Oh, well, go call your other bitch, or go be with the other hoe, or go be, all right now. You're talking to the nigga like he's somebody else's nigga. A lot of y'all get so caught up in when a person be off their game and they don't be doing everything right, you turn into a bitch mama. So you ain't treating him like he your man, you treating him like he your child. Every 5 minutes you tell a nigga what he not doing right. I told y'all on a live before, who the fuck's gonna sit around and keep dealing with you and looking at you a certain way, or keep that same vibe or that same love for you, when all you doing is telling the bitch what they doing wrong? Not one motherfucker on here will sit and talk to a person or spend their fucking social time or time that's a choice around somebody that all they gonna do is point out what you doing wrong. I wouldn't even do that. If it was a motherfucker every day, all you gonna do is tell me what I'm doing wrong. You know you need to do this, and you know you don't be doing this, and you know you need to go around there and do that, and you know you shouldn't be over there, and why you got to stay out so late, and yeah, why you doing this, and what's in your phone? Who, after a while, a bitch will just choose to not deal with you or check the fuck out mentally. Some of y'all got a nigga but don't got no nigga, meaning like he there, but mentally he's somewhere else. Y'all know that, right? Y'all do know, just because a motherfucker fuck you like he love you, just because a bitch come lay up next to you every night, don't mean that he there. Because niggas be mentally somewhere the fuck else when they check the fuck out after you bitches be done rant them the fuck out with all that fucking unnecessary ass behavior. A man gotta feel like a man at all times. For those of y'all that's just...
Absolutely, guys. Y'all know how love do it. Love give it up. Love give it up.
Straight. Don't make your man feel like your child. Make him feel like the man that he is. If you claiming him as your man, make him feel like your man, not your child.
Right. We got to give people time to develop. You know what I mean? We got to give people time to develop. Everybody looking for this perfect person. God ain't make perfect people. You got to give people time to develop. People going to do stupid shit. People going to be dumb. People going to be dumb. It's the way we raised. But you got to give people time.
Time to grow. Time to learn. Time to...
You know what I mean? Develop.
Right, yeah.
That's it. You got to get time to develop,
You're not going to be perfect just off rip like that. No.
Mm-mm.
Don't work like that.
All right, let's see what we got in the chat tonight. You know what I mean? Before we get to this video, guys, we got another video for you guys. We got Pan-African, you know what I mean? Pan-African, mgtow, you know what I mean? If high value is KS, valuable, then yes. Modern women still seek the bag. Patriarchal men are about work and ethics. That's a fact right there. That's a fact. You know what I mean? We got Tolo 201 in the house. Very articulate young man. Yeah, that's my guy on the intro right there, Tolo.
I like that.
You got this next one right here.
Solo 201. I love me some Love Dorsey. I absolutely love Dorsey. She's so real and so relatable. I love her.
Facts. Then we got Pan-African, BMGTOW. You got this one? Back to the matriarchal men, not defined by the need of a woman. The prize defines the prize, the price, the goat. Yep, accurate, accurate. God created a man not defined by a woman. Accurate. Teach him, Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread. Tolo, what's good? You already know, man. All right, guys. So we pretty much going to be ready to get into the video now. We ready to get into the video. I mean, we're going to review this. Salute to my guy. Salute to It's Complicated. You know what I mean?
I love his videos, though.
Facts, yo. He asks the tough questions, guys.
Yes, his questions are the best questions, and the responses are so random from different perspectives, different people, different locations. Like I love it.
Facts. It makes you think. It takes you outside of the box, and
It's true.
It shows you the double standard. And again, guys, this is how people are raised. Not everybody is raised the same to believe the same. This is why I tell you guys, when you come over here, remove the cap that you've been wearing throughout life, because you're gonna hear things that you might not have heard. And it's not to offend you, it's just to enlighten you. Guys, you gotta remember, in order to be successful in life, you want to learn as much as possible and then remove the L.
Aaron, there you go.
Value man.
Ooh.
What are the qualities of a high value man?
Ooh. Someone sweet, caring, loyal, trustworthy.
They can do something for you without asking for anything back. Respect, money, and loyalty.
Yeah. Okay, would you say that for most women, looks, money, and status are part of that?
Yes, completely, 100%.
Okay. Do you believe that every woman wants a high value man?
Yeah.
I believe every woman wants a high value man, yes.
What's your take on that? Mrs. Goodbread? You think? Oh, you kind of gave us your take, but and elaborate more. What did you say?
To me, my high value male is a leader. He's intelligent and he's confident. That's my high value male. So it's not so much of the money, you know. And what she said, does every woman want a high value male? I think every woman wants their own version of their high value male. Is every woman deserving of a high value male? I don't know.
Right.
There's a lot of
Right, and I agree. I think every woman wants the bag. Every woman wants the bag, but that's not a high value male.
That's because you have the bag doesn't make you a high value male.
Right.
To me.
Not to me either.
So I don't know.
Definitely leadership.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely leadership.
He has to have that, or he's not high value.
Right, guys. It's like girls attract to the guy that can intelligently explain to them why they shouldn't put them first. That's just like the biggest turn on. I don't know why, guys. It's like, all right, well, if you're not gonna put me first, you better explain to me, motherfucker, why you're not gonna put me first. Wait, hold on, that shit makes sense. And then when you hit her with why you can't, you know what I mean? Why the creators say you can't, and then that's when she'll understand that you can truly lead. You know what I mean? All girls want to know is that they're secure with your leadership. You know what I mean?
Right.
But not necessarily get to high value.
Exactly. They don't get it, and they don't seek out for the right ones, or they just settle.
A lot of people go after status and money and looks.
Would you agree that looks, money, and status are part of that equation for most women?
For most women, yes.
Why would a high value man with...
Hold on, before we get into that, one thing I did not hear in this modern discussion right here, I did not hear personality. And personality used to be what it was. Personality used to be the mega drive home. Now all you hear is looks, status. Like it's like everything is about status. Everything is about the most likes and the most popularity and the blue check. Everything's about the blue check.
But status, to me, again, only to me, is not everything. Your personality, your likability to me is way higher to me than your status. Like, I don't need your status is not what's going to keep our relationship going or anything like that. It's the personality, your likability, our compatibility,
Absolutely.
not just status in the bag. I got my own bag.
Lots of options. Choose you to be his one and only woman.
Because look at us, we're baddies.
And then we
We're
gotta
bad
play
as
that
fuck.
back. We gotta play that back. We gotta play that back. We gotta play that back.
For most women.
Mind you, guys.
For most
those are-
women,
that's
yes.
a young crowd.
Right.
Why would a high value man with lots of options choose you to be his one and only woman?
Because look at us, we're baddies. We're bad as fuck, and I'm wifey material.
What can you offer a man that no other woman has?
A wifey that will take care of your kids, work, that's not a bomb, doesn't have to pay for everything,
But don't you think that there are like countless women who can offer the
For
same thing?
lifer. yeah, I don't know.
If you want to answer that question correctly,
I mean, I don't. What can you offer? All of the women can offer him what she said, taking care of your kids and being a good wife and mother and cooking. Like 99.9% of the women can offer him that. What makes you different than all of the rest of them? What makes him want to just be with you as a high value male? The way y'all look at a high value male for the bag, like a high value male, he's in my opinion is not going to want to just settle with one female.
And it's nothing you could offer. It's nothing.
What?
It's nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Right. Everything she says she can offer, I can offer. She can offer. She can offer. So what makes his question was, what can you offer that the rest of them can't?
And knowing it's complicated. He's probably getting to the fact of he's leaning to the coochie joint. Like if everybody has the golden cooch, then what makes your golden cooch the golden cooch?
Because it's not.
Right.
It's not. It's the answer. Like nothing is what you can offer him.
Like, I don't know.
What percentage of modern women are suitable for marriage and why?
What percentage are suitable for marriage?
Y'all know my answer for that. Y'all know my answer. 71%. 71%.
Are suitable for marriage or not suitable?
Shit.
Right.
29% is suitable for marriage. 71% get out of there. 29%, guys.
Just say, what would you say roughly? Just I don't know.
Oh my God. Suitable for marriage. So meaning you have a woman that at least wants that. Wow. I'm gonna go I'm gonna say 10%.
Wow. Why is that?
See, so
because most women think they're better than they think they are.
Interesting. Okay. If women are so strong and independent, why does the pressure of marriage and commitment typically come from women?
Because that's how you grow up. Like it's the white picket fence. It's the your dad did this and like you're a princess and all that. Like that's not true. They were sold a false reality.
What are your thoughts on the following expression? If you chase women, you'll eventually run out of money, but if you chase money, you'll never run out of women.
Honestly, yeah, because we want the money.
What's your take on that, Mrs. Goodbread? She said, yo, you heard you saw it? That's what I tell you guys all the time. They designed and they programmed to be about this bag. That's all they care about, yo. They don't care about nothing else but this bag. And that's all of being raised off of survival and not getting them lights turned off. You know what I mean? So you ain't raised off love. They love to believe they was raised off of love, but they raised off survival. And I was too. Shit. Hey, we all was. A lot of us was.
Absolutely. Chase the bag, guys, not girls.
Chase the bag, guys. You heard it. You heard a girl. When a female tell you guys to chase the bag, not girls, then what that mean, guys? Come on, remember, we over here now. We don't complicate common sense, guys. A female tell you, guys, chase the bag. What do that tell you? That means chase the bag, bro. Don't chase these women, guys. Don't chase these women. Let's see what we got in the chat. What's going on in the chat? Tolo, it's wicked out here. Definitely is wicked out here, T.O. It's wicked out here. We got Pan-African. Women are created to naturally need and consume resources. The woman high value man is he that provides that the most. Exactly. Pan-African. And that's just by design. God designed them like that. He designed one to need the other. Unfortunately, they need us more. They just the rare. Yeah.
He knows because he got money, every bitch gonna sleep with him.
Well, in other words, okay, is it realistic for women to expect absolute loyalty from the high value man every woman is chasing?
No.
So then why do women expect loyalty from all the high value men that they're chasing?
Shit, that's a good question. Shit, I don't.
What's your take on
That's a
that?
good ass question.
Oh yeah, that was a good
To
one.
me, it's crazy. I wouldn't expect any loyalty from a high value male. He has the pick of the litter. Like he's he's going to want to be with other beautiful women, and I wouldn't expect him to just want to settle down with one chick. That's just me. I don't know.
So you just always think I'm cheating? You just red pill, right? Because that's just me. That's me too. Like I think that shit all the time. Like red pill is red pill. Like we's not finna believe some shit that's not like just red pill, red pill.
I'm sorry. That's what I do. Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
I don't know on that one.
What are your thoughts on the following expression? If you chase women, you'll eventually run out of money, but if you chase money, you'll never run out of women.
That is 100% facts.
Okay, so should men chase women or should men chase money?
Men should chase money. Money attracts females.
That's an awesome expression. It's so true.
So then, once again, why do so many women chase the high value men, but then expect those men to not be with multiple women?
Right.
At what age did you first realize you had the power to influence men using your looks?
Oh, I would say like 14. I'd say recently, starting working at the club, making money for it.
Okay.
Alright, man. It's like what's like, you know what I mean? Because this some real deep joint right now. Because I know girls. I remember back in days in school. I think, man, yeah. I think they both capping. I think it was younger than that. Maybe she was
She
keeping
said
it
14,
true.
though.
All right, so she might be keeping it real. But this one right here, unless she was probably shackled down in the house, I don't
She could have been.
understand.
I think 14 is more realistic. What age you think you can influence men?
Right. That makes more sense.
Early. Really.
And how are you able to influence them?
Just by, I don't know, you can just kind of look into their soul and kind of control them. I don't know how to explain it.
We would make accounts as kids, and there was grown-ass men texting us like, hey, baby, what do you want to do tonight?
How are you able to influence these men?
By posting a picture of my face. Like, men are weird.
Is it?
Guys, he just show you the times that's changed, though. Like they're talking about just posting a picture and getting the weirdos. So my era, we wouldn't know nothing about that at that age because we didn't have social media.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we wouldn't have had it was more of a face to face outside, the creepy old man as you walk by. You know what I mean? And that's it. And then he's so handsome, and then she give you the little, you know what I mean, the look and all that, but it wasn't as obvious as it is nowadays where shit, man, you got access to right there. Like you could just post your picture and get immediate validation. Immediate.
Possible to be a hot girl in a big city and not let your ego get the best of you?
Absolutely.
Is it likely?
Probably not.
Is it likely?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because if you have people telling you every day, you're probably going to get a big ego about it.
Because of Instagram and because of social media. It's like.
So does social media inflate an attractive woman's ego?
Yes.
How many selfies is too many?
10 selfies to me is too many.
Does social media inflate an attractive woman's ego?
Yes.
How many selfies is too many?
Posting every day and being annoying about it.
Yeah. I agree.
Now, what's the thing with the selfies? You agree with that?
I agree. I think if you have to put a selfie up there every day, that's to me too much. Like I can't stand social media. I think it's is full of cat and people just bullshitting. Like it's
fake is the new real.
Yeah, I cannot stand it. Like I know you're in real life. Like this post is so phony. Like I can't stand it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the emotional intelligence in you.
Maybe I don't know.
Social media really full of victims. Like it's full of who could come up here and play the biggest victim and get the most sympathy, because people only react to the victim story. People only react if you're acting a fool, if you're making a fool out of yourself, if you're fighting, if you're disrespecting,
overly sexy,
or if you're you know what I mean.
You know, you post
objectifying yourself.
Yeah, you post the sexy pics and you get tons of comments and likes and this and that. And then you post the sad stuff like, oh, I'm going into surgery tomorrow. And then you get all of the, oh, feel better. I wish you the best. And, you know, it's all like, get out of here.
Welcome to Gyno Land. It is crazy cap, though.
Yeah.
Is too many selfies a red flag?
Yeah, probably you're a little conceited, a little full of yourself, expect a little more.
Yes, it is. Wait, for men or women or for both?
Well, I don't know what's the difference.
Okay, for men, they don't usually do selfies unless they're trying to get other females' attention.
Okay.
And then for girls, we do it because we're females. We always take pictures and shit. Like we don't just post it for dudes.
Do you think you're more likely to meet a?
I think that was all the way cap right there.
See?
I think that was all the way cap. You see what I mean? Because if we want this equality thing, right? Women want the chance to have the opportunity that guys have. Then why limit what the guys have? If a guy's posting selfies, why can't it be because this is what guys do? Because some guys post selfies all day. You know what I mean? And then if the girls is posting, it's for the attention too. Like it's the same thing.
Right. If she's saying that the guys post it because there's just they're trying to cheat or whatever, and the girls post it because this is just what they do, it has to be equal. The guys post it because this is just what they do, or the girls are posting it because they want to cheat too. Like
right,
one way or the other, it's got
right, gotta be equal. Like, but they but it's the young squad. It's the young crowd, and they read from a script. These are girls that pick a side, they pick an ideology, and they let the gatekeeper, they let the old person from that group that have the experience speak. And then they just follow what they see by the trends and by what the posts say.
Beautiful woman who's down to earth or a wealthy man who's down to earth?
Wait, hold on. What was that question? Hold on. That sounds like a good one. You know, it's complicated to get it in there.
More likely to meet a beautiful woman who's down to earth or a wealthy man who's down to earth?
A wealthy man.
I don't know. I feel like I couldn't say either.
Which one was more likely to overcome hardship?
See, but then again,
I must say, I gotta say,
my B, she's beautiful and she's down to earth.
Yeah, but she's not. She's abnormal. She's 29%. She's not the average. Because think about it. If a rich man walked into McDonald's and saw a cute cashier, he will take that cashier up out of McDonald's.
I agree with that.
If a cute lady, rich woman, walk inside of Popeyes and see my black ass, not knowing that I'm with you, she ain't taking me out of it. She might be like, oh, he cute, tall, dark, and handsome. She might slide me a tip, but she ain't taking me up out of there. She ain't got work in Popeyes.
She just don't like the chicken.
Nah.
No.
Absolutely.
But I agree with that. I think the man will be more likely to be down to earth and take a woman from nothing to everything as opposed to a woman doing it.
Right. We see it every day. Dudes will get dubbed, on read, get a check, and go back to the chicks that put them on read. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Billy Bills, what's good, man? I see you, man. I see you. Big B's in the house. Let's see what's going on with the chat real quick before we get back to the video. Big B said, nice conversation. I'm still stuck on the intro. The youngin made more sense than some grown men these days.
Talk about it,
Wear
Bills.
your felines, brother, and maintain intelligence. Absolutely, Bills, right? You peeped him? Little man was right on that intro. He was righteous. Pan-African, he going off in the chat. That's my guy, yo. Much love for the support, Pan-African, yo. We love you, man.
Most men are down to earth, seeking peace of mind. Absolutely.
Yep. I can believe that.
Just want peace, period. Just peace.
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 The master. What up, King? It's for Sean, bro. What up, Sean? What up, my G? What up, G? We got essential entities in the house. Peace and blessings to the family. Keep up the good work. No doubt, man.
Hey.
You know what I mean? And we got Pan-African. A woman's needs for loyalty is securing her bag. All right. Let's get back to this video, guys. What he said. Wait. Men desire peace. What he said.
Men desire peace of mind, and women seek security.
That's absolutely
I
true.
agree with that. Yeah.
That's
I
true.
agree.
That's true.
Absolutely,
That's
yeah.
it. That's the holy grail right there to the relationship, honestly. You know what I mean? I provide and you give me the butt. I provide and you give me the butt. You know what I mean? I don't play with the money and you don't play with the butt. If I don't play with the money, you don't play with the butt. Simple, you know what I mean? You get lazy with the butt, I get lazy with these checks. Like what happened? Simple, guys, and you got to be able to openly communicate it like that. There's no games, yo. Everything's a negotiation, guys. Everything's a negotiation. You just gotta have something to negotiate about. But let's get back to the video.
I can't say either because both can go through hardships,
Question,
Which one was more likely to overcome?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like
you missed it, yeah.
Shit, like we don't like just post it for dudes.
Do you think you're more likely to meet a beautiful woman who's down to earth or a wealthy man who's down to earth?
I don't know. I feel like I couldn't say either.
Which one was more likely to overcome hardship?
I can't say either because both can go through hardships,
Which one was more likely to overcome hardship?
The woman, probably, yeah.
But didn't the man typically have to earn his status, and women are typically born into their status?
So we might have to rethink that.
Well, which one was more likely to overcome hardship?
To overcome it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say woman.
Whoa.
Okay, but didn't the man typically have to earn his status?
Yes.
I like her vibe now. I like her vibe till she said that, though. We got to correct that, though, because guys, unfortunately, ladies, you ladies are born in the gynocracy or in the world, however you want to put it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to use my terms and my titles, but y'all born with the cooch. The cooch is what gives y'all the options. A man gotta earn. A man gotta always be striving to get in it. You know what I mean? A man gotta get to the bag. It's nothing that a man is born with that guarantees him that he can attract a woman. But a woman is born with a cooch. That guarantees she can attract a man. Do you get that? So a man has always got to be in a position of going up and proving himself. What's your take on that?
I agree that a man is always having to prove more than what a woman is having to.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
We're born into status.
Yes.
So are beautiful women more likely to lack self-awareness because they haven't been humbled?
I could believe that, yes.
Okay. And lastly, what is the most humbling life event you've experienced?
The most humbling,
That question.
I think it was when my ex-husband died. I think it humbled me a lot.
It's funny. I was talking to my neighbor about this yesterday, and she was talking about her aunt who goes and meets these wealthy men. They have 58-foot yachts, things like that. And she's on her fourth marriage to one of these guys. And she says, "Oh, but they're really nice guys and they're down to earth." I go, "These guys are multimillionaire, billionaire status, Palo Alto, Silicon Valley, fuck you money. They are not nice guys. They don't make it through corporate America."
Mike?
Yeah.
Mike is a genuinely nice guy, and he has tons of money.
Yeah, and it's not true because I'm a nice guy, and you know what I mean. I'm a nice guy, and I got value.
But he said tons of money.
You know,
but not.
Yeah, I ain't got tons of money. I ain't got that shit. But I'm a nice guy, and men with value tend to be nice guys. You know what I mean? It's women with value tend to don't be so nice now. You know what I mean? But men with value tend to be nice. You know what I mean? Very few women with value are absolutely.
No, but I get the point that he's trying to make. Like the men who are of on a higher level have more money. Like let's say a Steve or even better. Trump. But I'm saying personally between me and you, like a Steve or he's.
Pricks. They just pricks.
Yes. He's not a nice guy.
I get what he's saying.
Right, so I get kind of what he's saying.
Generally speaking, to be successful,
you have to be a bit of a prick.
You gotta be
right.
So
I agree a little bit with what he's saying. Sometimes you have to be a little bit.
As nice guys. That's a misnomer. Whoever says that is a fucking idiot. These guys have sharp teeth. Mark Binninghoff, his wife would fucking rip you a new asshole, let alone him walking into the room. Forget about it. I live in San Francisco. I've heard stories about his wife. Richest, one of the richer guys in the city. But is there a down-to-earth, wealthy guy? No. Are there hot girls that are down-to-earth? Absolutely.
Okay, but at the same time, though, I mean, a wealthy
somewhere in his belief system, he got that ideology twisted. Because a cute, wealthy female down to earth.
But we just said there is some.
I can name more down to earth guys than I can name females, and he made it seem like if
it's more females,
right?
Well, I think it's sort of kind of equal. Like, there's a lot of prick guys who have a lot of money, but there's also a lot of good guys, decent guys who have a lot of money, and they're not pricks and mean and bite your ass like how he said. And at the same time, there's a lot of females who are rich and in powerful positions, higher positions, who are down to earth.
Yeah, but when we say, all right, so when we break it down to earth is down to earth, but they women ain't simping. Women ain't just gonna simp. Women is just not gonna simp. The guys are gonna simp. It don't matter. Guys are gonna simp. So it's the guys are simping, and the women is not gonna simp.
That's not always true. We just saw Darcy. Remember Darcy and Stacey? She was simping her ass off the wall.
She hit the wall. The wall smacked her. That was the lady on the TLC shit. Nah, man, that don't count.
But she pushed her wall back. She had everything done.
You talking about the other, not the one with the PlayStation and the all right.
Oh no, not the one with the PlayStation. She hit the wall and the wall hit her back. Like, not her.
All right. To be continued, yo. To be continued. I ain't just caving in like that. But to be continued, yo, because you got a little legitimate point there. You got a little point there now. Right is right.
A guy who was born into it might be different, though, than a man who had to earn his money, right? Because a man who had to earn his money, it wasn't he more likely to face hardship?
Yeah, but now we're talking about this fucking segment of a hot chick that's a bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, now we're starting to slice this salami. And I don't think we start slicing this salami in these different segments. I think we're still going to get back to the same bullshit. No, there's no fucking wealthy man that's down to earth.
Who has it easier in society, men or women?
Definitely men, because they get paid more and they also don't have to deal with sexual harassment in the street.
Who told her that? You agree with that?
No.
And if they want to be shirtless, they also don't have to worry about somebody looking at them like they're just throwing themselves out there.
She want to be naked, yo. She want to walk around naked, yo.
Why do you want to be shirtless? Why does she make that? Why does she throw that in there at the end? Why do you want to be shirtless? Like,
it's the
as a woman, why do you want to walk around shirtless?
It's the ideology. They read from a playbook.
That's because he can do it? I don't know.
They read from a playbook. They want to be equal, but they want equal results, not equal opportunity.
But then again, this is the young cipher still.
But it's still, this who think taught them? The old cipher taught them. They saw what the old cipher. They saw what the old cipher was doing.
It's true.
That's what taught these little things now.
Look,
you know
her friend don't look like she feeling her answer though.
You see her face? She was like, "Why you asked her this? Why you ain't asked me this question?" That's what she looking at it like. Why you ain't asked me this question? Why you gonna ask her that question? But yeah, she just reading from a playbook, man. She just that was dumb. You know, she want to walk around naked, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
It ain't make
I
no
don't
sense.
get that. Why did you make that?
It's because guys can get options walking around shirtless, but women get shamed if they walk around shirtless. You got to find something else to get your options off of, and not your body. You know what I mean? Get your options off of your mind. Let me have a good conversation. Learn how to have a good conversation.
But just walking down the street and you seeing somebody, you don't have conversations. You see them first, like
right. But
like with a guy, I'm gonna see that he has no shirt on first, so that's gonna be my.
And women want to be equal as men, so they want the same shirt. They want the same shortcuts. They want the same everything. They want the same everything, and then they want to remix it. Play the victim. I mean, listen, man, you shit, man. You don't be on social media, man. This shit crazy, y'all. This shit real out here. These motherfuckers, feminism told their parents that they could have everything, and their parents acted on that and did bad by themselves. You know, when they said that shit, I can do bad by myself. They did that shit too. They did that shit. They went out there and did bad by themselves. Crazy.
Okay, so since you believe that, would you be willing to switch gender roles with a man?
Look at face.
No, because I like being a woman.
Well then, wouldn't that prove that women have it easier in society? Otherwise, women would want to switch gender roles.
No, that is not true. Women don't have it easier.
We get judged way more than men.
We look better. We possess more in life because we actually bring forth life. Men can't do that.
Can you help her? Can you help this woman? Can you help this woman? This woman is crazy right here. Like it's chat. How y'all feel about this right now, chat? How y'all feeling about this? Right? Who sold her on this? Woman is everything. Like you have to work as a team. You have to learn teamwork skills. Tolo put the shake in my head. Tolo put the shake in my head. God help us. God help us all.
The face is shaking her head face too.
Tolo said, God help us all. God help us all, yo. The woman is lost. Right?
But not all. She's still so young. You know, you don't start learning things and seeing things until you get older. Both of them, they look super young.
Super young.
Right. So you got to give her time to come into her.
Hopefully she do. But if she stay on this route, man, this is. Man, Shamari, your pet shop fitting to be the best.
But once again, then why wouldn't women overwhelmingly want to switch gender roles if men
It would
have
only
it
be
easier?
for money. It would only be for money for a woman to try to be a man. But I mean,
Why are women proud of being bitches?
Because it inflates their value. They think, oh, here's why. It gets back to this seventh grade girl thing. If you remember in seventh grade, the girls would all run around on the at the parking lot there at recess or the playground, and they would then run to the one or two most athletic boys on the playground.
Hold on, man. He said, yo, whose child is this? Call father, please. Thanks.
And there would be this sort of group of 5 to 7 girls, and even the ugliest group, the lowest of that, she would still act like a bitch because she wants to perpetuate the idea that her value is high. So for a female to reject you is perpetuating this signal to the high value men that she is of high value. She's willing to, a nice average guy. She doesn't want that. She's willing and waiting for the high value man.
Guys, this is why I tell you, always look for becoming the best version of yourself, because in these days, a modern woman, I'd rather be alpha male's mistress than a beta male's wife. All right, so always be looking to better yourself, man, because this shit is getting real out here, man. Seriously, guys.
So that's a sign, and that's why they act like a bitch. It's insecurities too.
Right, it's insecurities. And what he just said, to uncomplicate the common sense of what he said, because he said some good stuff, but I don't like when people use these big words and they try to sound extra smart. All he said, guys, is that women take y'all, the simps, you guys that jump in the inbox and you guys that FaceTime call these women out of random, and you know what I mean? They use y'all guys as confidence boosters and then run off and go deal with the high value guys. You know what I mean? They don't see you guys as high value. And not you can be as nice as you want. You know what I mean? But they don't see you as that.
And it's a turn off.
It's a turn off. You guys gotta have set more standards with yourself. You guys gotta stop being so thirsty. When we be in the field, right? Can you just touch on it, like on some in the field, like can you just help the guys a little bit, Miss Goodbrad? Come on, man.
I don't know. Like, I know when we go out to the club, is the guys, they come across so thirsty and needy, and that's not attractive. Is a turn off. But what I will say though, I noticed, I guess more guys are now tuning into, since the pandemic or whatever, more guys are tuning into like the chats and the red pill and the community. And so what they're doing now is they're not just running up to you off rip like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Can I buy you a drink, beautiful? They're not doing that anymore. So what they're doing is, hey, what you drinking? Get her another one, please. So they saying they're more, but they're not so thirsty to push you to drink. But they still doing the same thing. It's still like simping, I guess.
It's still simping, guys. And
it's not
you know what it is.
It's not attractive.
It's because you guys are red pill aware.
It's
flattering, but that's because they're red pill aware, but they're not activating it. They're not really truly activating. They're just they're coming to these channels and they're coming to these rooms and they're gaining the knowledge and it becomes entertainment to them because they're not activating it. They still not conquering that fear of just doing it.
So I look at it as they're getting the information over here, they're going out over there, trying to put it to use, but not putting it fully.
Yeah, you're not putting it fully.
So you're not running up to her, hey, let me buy you a drink. You're not doing that anymore, but you're still sort of,
because ultimately these guys been trained to want it all, so they don't want to sacrifice something. It comes with sacrificing the old you, the egotistical you. You know what I mean? And be able to be vulnerable and stuff like that. And a lot of guys don't want to do that. You know what I mean? A lot of guys don't want to do that. So that's how
I say they should just go out to the club, dance with the girls. Don't offer to buy no drinks. Don't ask her what she drinking. She's there. She got money for her drink. Dance with her, if anything. Talk with her at the end and everything. You don't need to buy her drinks. Don't do that. It's just pushy, thirsty,
right?
Not attractive energy.
That's a fact. Honestly, guys, I go in there and be the stupid fool and ask her to buy me a drink. That shit gonna fuck her head up. And you know what's crazy? Because at the end of the night, she will end up going to she will go find the dude that will buy her the drink, and that drink will become your drink. And now y'all got a whole game plan. Now y'all playing a whole game, and y'all building chemistry, and this shit'll pop like that. You gotta always think outside the box, and you always gotta be thinking like, yo, let me make some fun out of it.
But she's gonna remember that guy who said, yo, shorty, can you buy me a drink? Like, I'm drinking a Henny and Coke. You want to give me another one? Like, she's gonna remember that
guy.
She's gonna be tickled and she's gonna remember him.
And that's what it's about. That's about standing out.
Yeah.
Would you agree that the natural sexual dynamic between two people is dominant and submissive?
Normally.
When do women want to be dominated and when do they want control?
Okay.
Well, I like to. Okay, personally, I like to be
I like to be controlled.
I like to be controlled too. I was gonna say like dominated.
I'm not dominant.
I'm not dominant, but I can be, like, not in the bedroom though.
Are women attracted to male dominance?
Yes. For sure.
What is the difference between being dominant and being controlling?
Controlling is aggressive and not what a girl wants, and dominant is sexy.
Want to chime in on there and fix that up right there? Because I think aggressive is not controlling. Like, because sometimes you gotta be aggressive to be dominant. You know what I mean? Guys, you just gotta beat it up, guys. You gotta handle your handle sexually, guys. That is mega important, yo.
I don't know. It's a difference between controlling and dominating.
Definitely.
I want you are the more dominant one. You're supposed to be more dominant. I want you to be more dominant. I don't want you to control me.
Right. What's the difference? Because I don't think she did a good job of the.
Oh, she's like controlling. I guess it would be like telling me what to do
Dictating.
and right, a dictatorship. I don't want that. Don't control me. Don't say, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Oh, do this. You're supposed to do it. Like, to me, that's more controlling.
Leading by example is dominating, but leading by dictatorship is controlling. When you could dominate, I could be dominant by leading by example, and just my dominance is leading, and it'll show you
don't
what
have
you
to
need to do.
say or do anything. You know, you don't.
Right.
You know, as controlling, you have to say. You know.
Right.
So controlling is, to me, not good. Dominating is better. Like.
Right. Good question, man. It's complicated, man. It's complicated, man. What the hell? Listen, man.
I love it. And he's in Vegas, so he gets all different types of people. Right. I love it.
How can a man dominate a woman who doesn't submit to him first? Wouldn't that be controlling?
Say it again.
How can a man dominate a woman who doesn't submit to him first? Wouldn't that be controlling?
Not necessarily. If he tries a more submissive approach at first and wins her over with the submissive approach, I guarantee she'd let him be dominant.
See, that's a good question, because if you don't lead with dominance, then you run the risk of her looking at you as beta from jump, and once she see you as beta, it's hard to shake that. There's no shaking that shit.
I don't think you can start, like what this one says. She said you start out with submissive first, and then I don't think that's the right answer.
That's suicidal.
I don't think
relationship suicide. Answer. You start off feminine. Don't start no relationship off feminine, bro. Don't do that. You set your boundaries first, and then you know what I mean. Ain't no and then. You set your boundaries first, and you stick to it, and then you stick to it. But yeah, I wouldn't advise starting off submissive.
Because then what is she supposed to start off? If you started off as submissive, what is she
gonna
start
be a masculine junkie. She's gonna be a hell of a person.
She automatically starts off dominant.
Right.
Like, that's not a good start.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay. Why do women often require a man to prove his dominance before she will submit?
Because a lot of women have been hurt. Same thing with men, of course, but a lot of women, have been hurt and don't really know how to go about that. I feel
that don't make sense to me too, because they've been hurt by somebody that dominated them, or they've been hurt by somebody that was submissive. Like what like it's too vague. Like
I think she was saying there that they've been hurt by just a man.
And right, but dominance is masculinity. I mean, I don't know, because women they pick these dudes, man. So I don't know.
I feel like a lot of women do submit to them, and like it doesn't have to be a verbal agreement. It's just something that happens.
Okay. Why do women often require a man to prove his dominance before she will submit?
To know that he's worth it.
Right.
Isn't the woman exhibiting the ultimate dominance by requiring those?
In the nature, guys.
Leadership.
Right.
Who's gonna submit to that?
Guys, think about it in the nature, guys. The dominant lion, we gotta get it. We gotta get it now. Once I slap you up, boop 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 boop, and we brawling, woo, and I knock you over, then that's when I go skate with the prize in the jungle.
Wait, what he said?
Who that Tolo?
Oh right, yeah.
Pan Africa. Let me see that.
Having dominance over his relationship is the highest level of control.
Yeah, that's absolutely fact. That's absolutely fact. But dominance is separated from the control. You know what I mean? Being dominant will lead to the control. You know what I mean? Remember, the control is silent.
When you said just eat the cake, anime.
Just eat the cake, anime. Solo in the house, man.
Well, you know that makes they just don't make sense.
And that's true, man. It's true, yeah. You know, not every video we get, not every video we gonna play with, where you gonna get more 29s than 71s. But in this one, we see this is highly engulfed with 71 mentality mindsets.
Terms.
I don't know. Say that again.
Isn't the woman exhibiting the ultimate dominance by requiring that the man prove his dominance first?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, pretty much.
So isn't that a catch-22? If women are attracted to male dominance,
but we're in control of the situation.
So then the man is submitting to the woman, then, right?
Yeah, that makes us dominant. Yeah.
So how does that make any sense?
I don't know. You got us. You got us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he's shaking them. He's shaking them down. Girls want to control. Girls want to lead a leader. You know, you get that? Girls want to lead the best leader possible. And there's no such thing as that. Girls want to lead a leader. You can't lead a leader. Like, you want to control and lead a leader. That's impossible. Girls want a masculine, submissive dude.
What?
She like, what? They don't make that. They don't make those. They don't make those.
Because the relationship is sort of guided by a woman and dictated by a woman and created for the woman. A lot of guys, unless they're ugly and their girl's hot, they don't want to be in a relationship.
When a woman decides to give a man a shot, is there a window of time for him to close the deal before she gets bored?
Yeah.
So timing is important.
Yeah.
Are young women aware that they will have peak years of beauty, fertility, and dating options, but will lose influence over men as they age?
Absolutely.
So why do women often choose to wait for romance and focus on their career when their own window of time is the most limited?
Because at the end of the day, the most important person is yourself, and you got to take care of yourself before you take care of anyone else, and love yourself before you love anyone else.
Do you think
spoken like somebody that's a free agent right there? No kids or nothing, yo. I agree with her. You know what I mean? That's why I tell y'all, yo, strap it up.
If young women became more aware of their window of time, their life priorities would change?
No. I think it just depends on the type of woman. If a woman wants to grow and have children and that's how she sees her life, then I'm sure she will be the type to go and have kids at an earlier age. But if a woman just wants to focus on her success and focus on her mental health and things like that, I don't think her priorities will change.
What does it mean when girls talk about having a hoe phase?
Dude, college years, everyone. My mother, everybody. Everybody.
I respect him for that, yo.
Wait, I didn't even hear his question.
I respect him. He said something about, he said, what do you call the whole phase? And he said, yo, even his mom's had a whole phase. You know what I mean? He said it.
But if a woman just wants to focus on her success and focus on her mental health and things like that, I don't think her priorities will change.
What does it mean when girls talk about having a hoe phase?
Dude, college years, everyone. My mother, everybody. Everybody.
You might have gotten your heart broken.
Like that, though.
Because it's no secret. When you red pill, you understand, like, yo, my mom's is a woman. My mom's is a woman just like every other woman. Ain't nothing special about her. We get one God. You know what I mean? We get one God. What he said, Pan Africa. What he said. What Pan Africa said.
If a woman asks a man, will you control me? Good response would be, no, but I may dominate you.
Great. Right. Control is negative. We don't want to do that. We don't do that. That should sound like slavery to me. Control, I don't like the way that. I'm an Aquarius. full-fledged Aquarius. Control? What? I don't even like the word remote controller. Like, I don't even like shit. Certain shit I don't even play with. I don't even like that joint. It's such a great Trump voice.
It's on it.
Toto is great.
Oh.
And honestly, trying to openly express yourself, you're exploring your options. So you have a whole phase. But when it comes to a whole phase with women, there is like a talking whole phase, and then there's a sexual whole phase.
Do you think?
Now, we talked about this earlier today. I ain't even get that. Break that down to me, yo.
I can't break it down to you any more than I tried to earlier, babe. Like, I mean, it's not for some females. It's not always.
Right. For the 29s, speak for the 29s. I know you're not speaking for the 71s right now. I can't possibly because they don't. Them motherfuckers don't know. They don't know how to comprehend. But
I'm just speaking period. It's not always for sex. You know, you go out and you flirt, and you know sometimes it's maybe to boost your confidence or
validation.
Right, validation. You're feeling a little whatever. You're not feeling your hair or whatever. So you know sometimes it's a little validation from the guys. So
you still got it type shit.
That's it. Sometimes it's not just you're flirting because you're gonna go have sex with him or you want to hook up. No, I just want to know, like, okay, I still got it. All right, I'm cool. Now let me go backward and do what I'm doing.
Right, you know what I mean? So guys, you know how when you go to the strip club and you think you could really bag the stripper? You know how when you go to the restaurant and the waiter is being nice to you and she's a female that looks nice? It's kind of like that's their job. It's like they're just using you, fellas. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype all of the time. Play the game, fellas. Play the game. Don't force nothing. Don't overthink nothing. Just play the game. All right?
I think a woman's dating options increase or decrease with age.
I would say increase. Definitely.
She said it increases. She's being delusional. You know she being delusional, man. Of course you right with the delusion. You right when you say decrease. Let's finish this off.
Get more wealth, power to you. True.
Is that typically what men look for? Do they look for?
Maybe she was
talk my
saying
way
it.
through it. I didn't talk my way through
Okay,
it.
so when it comes to a whole phase with women, there is like a talking whole phase, and then there's a sexual whole phase.
But it's a man.
Do you think a woman's dating options increase or decrease with age?
I would say increase. Definitely. You get more wealth, power to you. True.
Is that typically what men look for? Do they look for wealth and power in women, or do they look for youth and beauty and fertility?
I want to say younger, especially because I don't know. As you get older, you know, there's people with like families, and it's harder to date, and yeah.
So why do women's standards often increase as their options decrease?
Because they've learned, yeah.
They know what they want.
Yeah.
Can you compare the high-value man who's unwilling to commit to the young, attractive woman having her whole phase?
Yeah. They're both doing the same exact thing.
They're both exercising their options, right?
Yeah. I agree.
I agree with that. And this, guys, it goes to show you how God put it, yo. How God put it, yo. How God put it. How we not really, we don't see eye to eye. Man and women don't see eye to eye. Something about that apple and that snake. We just don't see eye to eye, guys. It's like
we're like passing ships.
We're passing ships. This is why the girls, they have all the fun when they're young, and then they suffer when they're older. The guys, we may struggle when we're younger, but when we get older, as we get older, we age up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, wow, we have no choice but to humble ourselves on both ends. You know what I mean? On both ends. But at the end of the day, as the ship sail, we get the end of that. So you know what I mean? As a man, that makes you the prize, you know what I mean? That makes you the prize, sir. Love it, own it, you know what I mean? Ye is God, you know what I mean? Respect yourself, put yourself first, put yourself on the pedestal. if you're gonna indulge in relationships, be a real man. You know what I mean? Love your partner. You know what I mean? And do it the right way, guys. Do it the right way. Let's wrap this on up. You got a little bit more minutes to what? A couple more
Because the
minutes.
guy's in his whole phase also. I wouldn't compare it because when it comes to a male exploring his options, regardless, relationship or not, a guy is going to continue to explore his options because he doesn't run off of feelings, he runs off of lust. With a female, it's lust in your whole phase, but once you catch feelings, you can really settle down and stop what you're doing. But with a male, you will continue off of lust. A female will stop when she finds her option that she explored that was perfect.
So the whole phase.
I would be tired of these females with their superpowers, like, and they always trying to say what a female can do and a man can't do, yo. You know what I mean? I think once anybody get promiscuous and just start to get used to just sleeping with a lot of people and like that feeling, they gonna continue that, man or woman. So I don't see a woman just all up in a woman, especially not a woman, because the woman is naturally gonna act on how hypergamy when shit get rough or when shit not right. You know what I mean? That's just naturally. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think the man, he can stop if he wants to. The woman can stop if she wants to. If they found love, if that's what they're looking for, love, or either one can stop. You can't say this one can and this one can't.
That's a fact. That's the fact. That's the fact.
Ends when love comes into play.
Of course, you explore the right option, you're going to end your whole phase as a female. As a male, you can like be in love with one of your options, but you're going to continue to explore because of your lust.
Right, but don't you think that there are some men who are willing to commit because they find love?
Right.
I do think there are some, but not many.
I know. You could tell she was just in her whole phase because she kept playing with that tongue ring. I beat that. Nah, you ain't the only one that noticed that. You're not the only one that noticed that.
It was bothering her.
It wasn't bothering her. She liked that shit. That's what they do. They get that shit and they like that shit. It just feel good. You know what I mean? But in any event, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in with us. And we're going to try to do this once every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Where me and Mrs. Goodbread, we get together and we review It's Complicated. And we're going to try to do it once every 2 weeks, guys. So we'll see y'all. It's been real. Thank y'all for tuning in. Much love and support. Share this live, guys. Share this live. And you know, we snuck this on Facebook too. We snuck one over on Facebook, y'all. We wasn't supposed to stream to Facebook. But I understand that I got a lot of supporters on Facebook who just seem to be lazy and y'all just don't want to get over there to Google and put your password into YouTube so that y'all can have access through YouTube. You know what I mean? But it's alright, guys. It's alright. What's gonna happen is it's gonna be one of them bomb ass episodes and everybody gonna be talking about it. And you gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. And you're gonna be mad you missed it. Get your ass on over there to YouTube and stop playing. Sign into your Google so you can hit the like button and you subscribe and support the team. You know? Remember, guys, it's not about how you feel. If anything, think about the kids. Think about the generations ahead. Think about the next generation. You know what I mean? We have these kids, and it's not supposed to be about us after that. It's supposed to be about our kids. And let's keep it honest, guys. Every day, some dumb shit. Every day, some violence, and the victims is getting younger and younger and younger. You got to get more emotionally intelligent, guys.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? All right, guys. Lady, you want to say anything? Because God knows when the next time we see your ass, you ready to wrap it up. I see you ready to wrap it up like, oh, peace. She done gave me the peace sign like a couple of next time we gonna see you, man.
I see you on the 24th.
Alright. That's
Alright, it's a date.
It's a date. That's a date, man. Cool.